This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1077 of Horse Tip Daily, your almost everyday morsel of helpful, entertaining horsey facts, theories, and advice. Brought to you today by Kentucky Performance Products. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is from the Horses in the Morning show. Leslie from HorseNation.com joins show co-hosts Glenn and Jamie with a tongue-in-cheek analysis of common nightmares that horse people have. And we'll get right to today's tip right after this from Kentucky Performance Products.
She swallowed hard as they walked into the start box. She could feel his muscles tense under her leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great ride. She didn't have to ask. He galloped out of the box and across the field toward their first training level course. His ears pricked. Her heart pounded. He attacked each obstacle with confidence, clearing them with room to spare. A huge smile broke out on her face as she crossed through the finish flags. She leaned forward and buried her face in his neck. Their bond of love and trust blocked out all else. This love story is brought to you by Elevate. Research proven to have superior bioavailability. Elevate supplies the essential vitamin E often missing from the equine diet. Its all-natural formula supports healthy muscle and nerve functions. The horse that matters to you matters to Kentucky Performance Products. Call 859-873-2974 or visit kppusa.com to order today.
I'm going to move on. ReadingHorseNation.com. I saw that common equestrian anxiety dreams have been interpreted, and I have a dream, recurring dream, that I've just arrived at a horse show and my ride time is in 5 minutes. Is that in this article?
Listen, that you are not alone. One of our writers, Biz Sam, put together a 3 common equestrian anxiety dreams, and no kidding, that is one of them. And I have had that dream many times myself. So,
what does it mean? Why am I so stressed out?
She calls it literally the ride time in 5 minutes dream.
Oh, okay. I'm not alone. That's interesting. I'm not alone. I have that dream all the time, and I'm not even at a horse show. It'd be like a Wednesday, and I'll wake up going, "Oh, I gotta get ready for dressage." So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay. What does it mean?
So here's her interpretation. So the explanation: you arrive at the show only to hear over the loudspeaker that you're on deck. You're hoping that you can get your horse unloaded and packed up in time. Mm-hmm. You can forget about your warm up. Okay, here's her highly scientific interpretation, analysis. You are feeling overwhelmed. It may be time to look into some new time management strategies or assess whether you may be taking on too many responsibilities. Just remember, it's better to do fewer things really well than more things poorly. Interesting. Uh-huh. I can see that definitely applying to my own life for sure.
Well, she did contribute toward making that easier. She quit her job 3 times today, so I mean, it should be easier then, right?
Step in the right direction.
Lessen the load. Let's see. I've got it open now. The I don't know my test dream, or whatever sport you're in. I don't know my course. I haven't really had the I don't know my dressage test dream, but I have had the oh my God, what's my jump course? And you're like doing your little warm-up circle, and they blow the whistle, and you're like, where's fence 1? So if this is a common dream, what is the interpretation of that?
Right. Biz says, she interprets it as, you are feeling unprepared for some upcoming event. Notice I said feeling. While you may, in reality, be unprepared for a challenge in your near future, it is equally likely that you are just lacking in confidence and doubting your own abilities. Regardless of the root of this anxiety, the only way to ease it is to prepare, and prepare some more.
Sounds about right. Even though you may be feeling unprepared, you are unprepared.
Which kind of ties into the first one, right?
Right.
And then the third one that she has listed, I've never had a nightmare about this until what's going to happen tonight, because I never thought of this.
Right.
The horse in the cross ties dream. She says, every so often I wake up in a cold sweat thinking I've left my horse standing in the cross ties overnight.
I've never had that one.
I've never even heard of that, but now I'm going to freak out every night. I'm like, did I take my cross ties?
I mean, it's all done, did I leave the stove on, right? That's kind of did I leave the stove on, and you drive back to the house to find out you didn't. But go check
and
it.
I do this sometimes. Like, I'm like, did I lock the tack room? Did I not lock the tack room? Did I close the barn gate? Did I not? Did I put myself? Yeah. I do have not so much that I've woken up out of a nightmare, thinking in a cold sweat thinking that, but definitely I have, because you do so much things start getting automatic that you're like, I can't remember if I, did I turn my horse out? Did I,
oh, yeah. Well, I have a horse that opens gates. Edward, my thoroughbred, will open a gate, and he will even open the back gate of his stall, which we have mare motels, and then he can go to his neighbor's stalls, open their gates, walk into their stall, and then open their front gate. So I have to clip and lock every single fence that may exit the property. And then I have a front gate because still sometimes he'll figure ways out of it. So I have that dream in the middle of the night. I'll go, did I lock Edward's door? Oh my God! Did I clip his stall? Did I clip it? And I'll have to get up at 2 a.m. and walk out there and make sure he's not eating grain or something. So, what is the interpretation of this dream that we all have in one way or another?
She says, you are clearly forgetting or ignoring something that if not dealt with now will cause you even bigger problems down the road. Are you bottling up your feelings regarding burn drama or attempting to work on collection without establishing rhythm and relaxation first? These are just a couple examples of things that can lead to the horse in the cross ties dream. Deal with issues as they arise and save yourself some trouble in the future. Interesting.
So it doesn't even have to be horse-related. Yeah, you can be ignoring something or forgetting something in your general life. Now, Biz is a listener of ours. Is she also a doctor? Does she have any sort of professional training?
I don't think so. But maybe she has a calling. Maybe she just missed her calling. I think she actually is a horse professional. But, but I think she's got a knack for it.
Our listener Ellen just posted on Facebook, heck, I've had that I don't know my course nightmare while I was in the middle of the course. So
waking dream. Oh man.
Well, there you have it. You can find links to today's guests as well as tips on more topics ranging from barn care to websites for horse people at horsetipdaily.com. And don't forget, you can have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go by downloading the free Horse Radio Network app. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. Do it today. It's quick, it's free, and it's easy. This podcast was made possible through the generous support of Kentucky Performance Products and listeners like you. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.